welcome back to my channel, Mrs. B Lux LVOE. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're an original, well, what, like 5-month original, hey, welcome back, everyone. Now don't forget to subscribe too, because I think I forget to say that. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit that notification bell and that red subscribe button, and boom, simple, easy peasy. But today, as y'all can see, I have these lovely pieces to be our props for the video. And this means we're finally talking about travel, how I travel, things that I use to travel on a, not a budget, but on a budget, really just to save. I'm big on saving. Now I know I can't really save at LV unless I buy before it increases. So other than that, I'm paying whatever retail it is at the time. So since I'm paying retail here, I have to save wherever I can. And that comes into my next thing that I like to do, travel. Travel, shopping. They're just two just perks that I have on my little list, a wish list or whatever, of I wish to go to this location, I wish to buy this bag. So, but I took notes. Well, I wrote notes, and let me see. Guess we'll start on this side. The easiest way that I usually find deals, and I've been doing it for, at this point, it's about 10 years. Yeah, about 2012, 2013, around that time. Because it was around our 10-year anniversary that we took our first trip. Our 10-year wedding anniversary. That was our first trip. So it was like our final, having a honeymoon, I guess you can say. Because that's what I called it at that time. Our first trip 10 years ago to Cancun. But yeah, because we were young when we got married, and just getting down the aisle and paying for the wedding and all the other stuff was all it needed to be, and already took a lot of us. We were 20 at the time. So yeah, honeymoon was on the back burner. So here we are. Hit the 10-year mark, and that was our first trip. Our first, what was our first? Yeah, it was our first trip. Our first time flying, and we did a lot of firsts together. So that's that. But our first trip was through Southwest Vacations. And usually you can get a bundle deal and you get the flight in the hotel. But with them, you have to go on there and look Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays before 5. I say before 5 on Thursdays because I've seen after 5 o'clock, stuff starts changing. At 5 o'clock Central. So I don't know for others. 5 o'clock Central, it starts to change. So all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, until 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Southwest Vacations, that's on southwest.com. You can usually find some dates, pick a date, see if that date works. If that is not in the financial budget that you want, go to the next one. So Southwest Vacations, because they usually bundle. They're big on Disneyland. We did Vegas on there. What else did we do on there? I think that's the only 2 we did on there. Another one that I use is Expedia, expedia.com. Now, this is the tip though. You don't buy the flights in the hotel together. No, you buy the flights, find you some inexpensive flights. I always find the cheapest going to whatever destination it is that we are trying to get to. If those dates are expensive, we check something. I play with the days around that time that I'm looking for. Book the flights first. After you book the flights, you get up to 75% off the resort or hotel that you're staying at in that location that you are flying to. So it's really been beneficial to us. We've paid $448 for a 5-night stay at a all-inclusive resort, October of 2014 in Cancun. All-inclusive, $448. And that was after we bought our flights, which were on, what was it? Dang, what was it called? Okay, I forgot the name. It was a company that we've never flown with before in Aeromexico. Mexico. We flew, and it wasn't a bad flight or anything. Our flights together round trip was $138, and not bad. 2014, like I told y'all, in 2014. So the next now we've done Expedia for Cancun, we've done Expedia for Cabo. If the flights look like it's more beneficial to do it through Expedia and then get the hotel for the discount, that's the way we'll go. But Spirit came along a couple years ago and we tried them out. Spirit gets us to what the destinations we've always tried to go to. So I would always get the Spirit, the Savers. I always pay for the Savers so I can get the extra discount on the flights. We've had flights for $25 going. The only thing is you have to pay for baggage. You can bring a backpack, which is usually free if it's a certain size, but we pay for a carry-on usually. And that's it. Because I don't like waiting at the carousel for the luggage unless we are going somewhere over 5 days. Other than that, well, this one is new. So this is last year. This is what I have been rolling. This is what we've been using for about 5-6 years. This is a Keep All 50. This is a Horizon 50. I played it safe when I purchased both of these. And I thought, like, we went to the store and at that time the salesperson that we had, which was at another location, she's now a manager at a location that's closer to me, but she sold me this and we went over like sizes between the 50 and the 55, and I just thought it was safe to stick with 50 because we all know how rules and stuff change. I don't want them changing it from, oh, you can't bring a 55 as carry-on and then I have a 55 and I'm like, I'm not checking it in. So I thought 50 would always be a safe travel piece for me, and that's why I stick with 50 for this one and 50 for this one, because if they change it, I would be floored. Pissed, like seriously pissed, because now I'm like, I'm not checking in because I know for one I'll never see it again, and for another they're gonna ding it up so bad they're gonna be mad after I finish sending them out complaints. So these are my travel pieces. These are usually what I do for carry-ons. And I don't bring both. It's either or. So now, lately, this is all I've been carrying. My husband still has his 50 Keep All, but I'm not toting mine because I don't do that. My shoulders hurt. And usually he carries both, so he's like this. So yeah, I just roll, and now he'll just put his on top and we roll like that. So easy peasy. But now he's talking. He wants something rolling. So we never know what the future holds because he's saying it, but then he's going to be like, well, I don't really need it. So I know. But Spirit.com. Now on Spirit, you book the flights. You have to pay for baggage. You have to pay for seats. It's not that bad according to how early in advance you book everything. So before I book a flight anywhere, I will go on Expedia. I will go on Spirit. I will go on Southwest, because you know Southwest, you usually have to do it by itself. It doesn't pop up on Expedia. Expedia usually shows United, Spirit, American Airlines, you know, lines like that. So I'll go on there, and if it looks like something's probably beneficial on Expedia, I'll go on Spirit myself. And if it's cheaper on there to get it with the Savers Club, I'll just purchase through there. And then they're like Expedia. If you book the flights through them, you can get up to, 65% off Spirit hotels. So it's still a win-win if you're getting a discount on the hotel or resort. So Spirit.com, even if you don't book flights through them, you can also get a discount. So Spirit.com, our last trip, we just booked the hotels. We didn't do the flights through them. The hotel for Valentine's week, and it was $103, $104, something like that. The picture I put up for y'all last time, but I'll put it up again. But yeah, so that wasn't bad. And then our flights going this time, we did Delta. And I'll get to why we use Delta, but our flights were $11.42 or 22 cents in the Comfort Plus section. So yeah. yeah. That was that. If you don't know Delta, There's first class, there's comfort plus, and then there are the I guess the, what do they call it, economy, or the regular basic fare or something like that. Yeah, but we were in comfort plus, but we could have upgraded to first class. I think it was $47 or something, but we still were getting chips and soda and what else, nuts and cookies in comfort plus, so we were good. Oh, and drinks. They had regular drinks too, but I just ordered I think Coke. I think I had a Coke and then I had a Sprite, so that was it. But in the comfort plus section, from Houston to Vegas, so the only thing was we had a layover, a 4-hour layover in Los Angeles. So we just ate lunch and waited until our plane was ready for us to board. So it still was a good $11 spent, so not bad. But like I said, spirit.com for the hotels. Even if you don't buy the tickets through there, you'll still get a discount. I think they do up to 50% off, but sometimes they're better than Expedia. So I will go on, I'll plan a day and say, okay, I'm about to find travel. That day I'm going to be on there for about 3 or 4 hours, if not more, just going through, writing down what this place had, this place had, and just figuring out where we're going, what's more beneficial, and where we're going to get the biggest savings. The other sites that I used before, Costco Travel. You have to be a Costco member, and you sign in, and it's Costco Travel. You go through there and find what you want. We've only done hotels through there. We've never done flights, and I don't remember if they have flights, but we have done hotels through there. And then Sam's Club Travel. We've done hotels through there. And usually when you do Costco or Sam's, you get a perk of either resort credit. What was the resort credit last time? I think like $200 resort credit. Or we booked Cabo, what was it? I think 2018 or 2017. And that one we had a massage package. We had $150 credit for the room. So when we end up leaving, we had free alcohol because we had to use the money. They don't give you the cash. We had to use the money. And then we end up getting souvenirs. We use all that. So we didn't have to pay out of our pocket and use that money. And that trip cost us about $800 for 4 days. 4 days all inclusive. That resort we have stayed at 5 times. So we have been back to Cabo just to go to that resort 5 times. I'll put a video up of the resort. It is beautiful. It is fabulous. We have went back by ourselves 3 times. We've had friends go with us twice. It's a beautiful resort. There's golf courts that bring you all around. You have we had a butler. It's different rooms that you pick. Butler. It's kid friendly for people that want to bring kids with them. It's a beautiful resort, and they're very accommodating. Every time we went, we've never had an issue. They've always been like a very just laid back, cool resort to go to. And we did, they offered a timeshare. We weren't there for a timeshare, but we did it. And then we end up doing, just for giving them our time. I think it was like an hour and a half. They give you breakfast and all that. It's a no for me. I don't want any of that, but hey, I'll take the treat. And we end up doing ATVs. It was a group of us on ATVs. First of all, the first time we did it, it was just me and my husband. And the lady tells us once we get to the very top of the hill that we're in, just be mindful. There was a rattlesnake out here the other day. Lord have mercy. Mind you, I was already scared, but then, I had to tell y'all, that's how they get you. Get you way up there. What you gonna do now? Walk back? Hit the gas. But the other time we went, we had a group of friends with us, and we were all over. They brought us to a different area that time. We were all by the water. We were all, it was nice. It was really. Now we're going to talk about, okay, so let me just summarize. We talked about Expedia.com, Spirit.com, Southwest Vacations, Costco Travel, and Sam's Club Travel. So all of those are your best friend. It's really according on what day you pick, when you're planning to travel and stuff like that. So, you got to be patient and have time to naggle and finagle and, figure out what you want to do. I don't even know if those are words, but we got them. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, let me see, I took notes, y'all, but my handwriting is almost like a little chicken scratch. But I brought my handy dandy wallet, my Sarah. Yeah, I switched wallets. So we're going to talk about the flights that we took last time on Delta. I'm going to show y'all how, because all of us mostly that are on here that are watching, we buy things like this, designer. We have monthly bills that reoccur. We have just life, and you have to pay them. So this is some of the things. Ooh, trying to take them out correctly. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. This Discover card. This is a cash back card. You can save it up, pay for your travel with this card, and then end up having the perks of cash back, and boom, now you're traveling on the money you made for using your card. I always have my cell phone bill on here. I do auto pay. I'm auto pay just down with a lot of things. So yeah, that's on there. And then I try to hide the numbers. I put little sticky notes on it. This is our cashback card. We've had this card since 2016. This is our first American Express card that was offered to us, and we've used this for groceries and gas, and it pays back. It pays back. We would usually travel with this one, but the points on this one, we don't use it for travel anymore. We just do groceries and gas with this card, and we still get a good cash back every year. We save it up, and then in December I cash it out. Sometimes I cash out in November, but usually I try to hold out until December. Y'all hear my raspiness? I don't know, it's the weather. That's why my hair like this, because it's been raining. I still been out there in that yard. I'm gonna have to show y'all on the next video, because I said I'm gonna probably show y'all. Y'all know we just made a year in our house. I'm probably gonna show y'all the process that we went through building. I'm trying to figure out, I gotta see how I'm gonna break it down, but just the building process. And I don't know, sometimes that can inspire somebody else to not be scared if they don't own a house already, or if they're in a house and want to sell. You never know what can inspire somebody. So I was thinking about that for the last 2 weeks. So I think I might do it, but I'll keep y'all posted. Once again, it might be like the travel. So, is she gonna post it? Is she gonna post it? It's coming. It's coming. But our second card that we acquired, I think in 2018, Delta Sky Miles. And when they offered it to us, it was like, okay, well, which one do we want? Like, I don't know. I don't like annual fees, but when it has bigger perks with it. So this one here, it took us 3 years to have all our points and everything. And you can buy extra points too if you want to, but we didn't buy any extra. When we purchased our home, most of our stuff we would put on here, and then we'll just pay it back. And those points end up at what my husband had. What did he have? He had 93,000 something, and then I think we both had the same amount. It was almost 100,000, but we went on and cashed out because I guess they have a time limit. So I was like, okay, let me see where we can go. And that's how Vegas came up. And we end up, right now we have, I think 30,000 points left. So we have to find somewhere to go before, I think we have the book before May. So yeah, 93,000. And the points on here are, I think 3 times for groceries. I think it's 3 times for groceries, but this is the card we use when we would book a hotel, stay at a hotel. This is the card for that. And then most of the travel we would do, but we wasn't booking Delta, because Delta, their flights be a little, but hey, whoever loves Delta, love them, honey. They just be a little, as long as I can get there, I pray, ask for traveling grace, and I get on that plane, baby. I be in first class Spirit all the time. Yes, I said first class Spirit, honey. Can't nobody tell me no difference. We be on either row 2 or 3. Well, it usually was 1 until we found out we got to put all our stuff up there. So, you know how they take their paint. Yeah. We do seats 2, and if they have a 3rd row, that's where we're at. So you'll always catch us on Spirit in the first class. Y'all know they don't have first class, but it is what it is, because that's what I consider it, okay? The big seats up front. That's where we at. And we getting everywhere. We done been to Cabo, Cancun, Vegas, Los Angeles, honey. Oh, San Diego. Baby, Spirit has gotten us many places. And I bring this right here on in there too. Put it right on there at the top. Look, we usually sit on this side. Put it right up there on the bin, and that's that. But hey, okay. Let me show y'all. What was this? 2021? Yeah, 2020. This is the card we end up. They kept, you know how they send y'all stuff over and over in the mail. You like, damn, just because I don't know, you graduate and all that. Yeah, this is what we end up going with. As you can see, it's American Express Gold. This is the rose gold. And yeah, it's a little different than the rest. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what that one offers, because with that card we get $10 Uber cash every month. We get $10 for DoorDash or Grubhub every month, but you have to use it or lose it. So every month I buy something on Uber Eats, but last time we went to Vegas, we saved it and we used it for our ride. So it wasn't bad. You getting $10. The yearly for this, I think, is $249, and then an additional card holder is $0. Now, this one here, the gold, you get 4 times the points at restaurants. So when my daughter wants certain stuff, that's the card that I use, and I let her use for buying stuff. Because when she's at school, at one point they were letting them order stuff, but they cancel it. But the points was adding up when she's ordering food and paying for it. So Clear, we get a discount for Clear because we use Clear. We use Clear because when you travel over the summer, you learn them lines are not friendly. The people are moving like molasses, and it make my nerves bad. Like, seriously, it makes my nerves bad to stand in line so long. So Clear is, you put your eyes on the little thing, biometrics, I think they call it, and boom. With Clear, for a family of 5, we pay $148, I think it was. I'm gonna pull it up and see. But it's us and our 3 kids on there, and yes, it's well worth it. And I'm thankful for the discount because I think it's like $500 and something for the 5 of us. I think we get $329 as a credit. Yeah, so not bad. Not bad. And usually the first year of Clear, we had it for free. So that was even a bigger bonus. But they offer, I have it up in here. I then took my little notes down. Hold on, y'all. Oh, and Amex Travel. When you have the gold card, you can go on. Now, I think Delta Sky Miles too. MXTravel.com. But you have to have a card to go on there. And sometimes a card know where you're going. They have good deals. But you have to check the dates. You have to make sure you keep going on there. And you have to look a lot. You have to go a lot. It's not as, to me, is more beneficial doing Expedia, but I do look at Amex Travel because sometimes they have perks at certain times of the month. So if they email you something, go in there and see what they're offering, summertime deals and stuff like that, Christmas deals. You never know. But MXTravel.com, that's another site. Okay, hold on, because I'm trying to find y'all this card here. My advisors at 2 stores, when I pay with this one, we always start talking about the same thing. I have this one. I just ordered the rose gold. You know, so it's a little conversation starter too. But we've had this one for 3 years now, and the perks are good. When we go out to eat, we use this, and the points are good, and they add up quickly too. So we usually can use your points for travel if they have enough available, or statement credit. So when you can just put it on there as a statement credit, that's a plus. That is a big plus. Usually this card here, if we're not purchasing something from Delta, this card is 4 times the point on travel. So boom, you're using a card that's going to pay you back for using the card. So smart and beneficial. It's up to I forgot how much it is. It's a max though. It's a max though. All your other purchases though, like the grocery store and stuff like that, it's only 1 point. Now, the other card that has great travel perks, just booked travel for this fall, and we've used credit that we have for a hotel, so we're not paying for the hotel because of the perk that they have with the card that I'm speaking of. Yes, see, my husband's, his is just plain, and I'm the festive one. But this is the Platinum American Express. This card here, you also get you get to visit the airport lounges that are just for, it's the American Express Centurion lounge. They serve you cocktails. They serve you the best shrimp and grits that I have had. I don't know, them grits was, I don't know. I told my husband, I think like a month later, I said, man, those was some good shrimps and grits. And he was like, from where? I said, when we was in the lounge. And he was like, oh, yes, them shrimp and grits was good. But that was good. And I think it's a max of 3 drinks, either 2 or 3 drinks a person. So I get my drinks and then I'll just probably just drink 1 and then pass my second one to my husband. So he'll have his 2 plus mine. So it's fine. It's fine. This is as high as the annual is. It ought to be. But we get a credit. What's the credit on there? The Centurion Lounge. That one does have a higher annual fee. Plus there's an additional cardholder fee. I just tell people, if you travel a lot, decide which card you want. Do you want to get the gold? I think gold might be smarter for a lot of people unless you travel a lot. And when I say a lot, like every month. This card is more of a, oh shucks, I almost clicked the thing over. This card is more of a, I travel often and I need my perks, I need my money. That's what this one is. Some of the perks, it's a $200 hotel credit. So right now, but you have to go through American Express Travel to book it. So that is when I went on there and I saw booked what I did book for this fall, and I think the difference was $42. Not bad, not bad. So even though you're paying a higher annual fee, if you know you're traveling, it's like a payback. And then sometimes if you call them and talk to them, sometimes they'll reduce the fee. So not to 0. Well, I've not gotten 0, but sometimes, you know, just for you to keep it, they'll reduce it. So it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Now we get Disney Plus, ESPN, Hulu, Peacock series and all that, and we get a $240 entertainment credit, which is $20 back a month. But I don't use it because we get it with Verizon for free. So wah. But it's available. And then right now they're offering Walmart Plus, and it is awesome. It is awesome. It is awesome. They also have $15 in Uber credit. I took a picture to show y'all what I have left on there in my Uber credit so y'all could see. I'm gonna log on Uber so y'all can see how it looks. But I just think it's beneficial if you travel a lot, like right now. Oh goodness, okay. Oh goodness, can y'all see that? $10 right there. Yeah, that's how the credit shows. So not bad. You get no, and that one's from the gold. I think we spent the one for platinum already. Telling you, because you can only, it's never let us combine. So I don't know if you're supposed to be able to, but never got that. And then we also get $200 airline credit. So the way it works, you don't get it right then and there. It goes on your statement. So it's still beneficial. Like whatever you're getting, but you have to book the flights through American Express Travel. So that's the only other thing with that. And then with this one, if we shop at Saks, you get $100 credit. And yeah, that's one reason that I do have Louis Vuitton and Saks that I deal with, because of the perks of my card. So I have one that's closer, but when I'm getting perks and money back, that's a plus for me. But with platinum, you get 5 times the points on flights, on prepaid hotels, and 1 point on everything else. So if you're going to get the platinum, you get 5 times the points on travel. Really, like, it's flights and hotels. That's it. So it's more of a beneficial card, I personally say, if you travel a lot. If you travel a lot, it pays for itself. Global entry, TSA, pre-check, I think it is. I had my appointment, did all my stuff, and I have to order a new birth certificate because I don't know where I placed it at. So, but I get a credit. You get a statement credit or something for that. So, yeah, that's where we at with that. But that's all. I just wanted to tell y'all about travel. I think that's all I had. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Once again, I'll tell y'all, we can start from American. It's Amex Travel, so it's AMEXTRAVEL.com, and that's if you have the cards that benefit for any of those. Expedia.com, that's for book your flight first, then your hotel, so you can get your up to 75% off discount. And I'm telling y'all, it is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. Spirit.com, you can just go to, when you go on there, it's Spirit.com, and then you just go to hotels. You hit the hotel button, then you'll see what's available, if it's more beneficial going directly through them in regards to booking your hotel. So that's a very smart one. Our last flights that we booked for this fall were $5.60 and 3,000 points. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Baby, when I tell y'all, I'm gonna be on that Spirit flight smiling. So if y'all ever get on and y'all see me, it's me. And I'm by the window. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are always the best days that I've seen that are beneficial for the pockets. But some Wednesdays I have caught some deals, but I will watch a certain destination and see when's the best time. And I've seen some big drops sometimes on Wednesdays, or some that just stay the same as Tuesday. So, and then Southwest Vacations, Costco Travel, and Sam's Club Travel. So when you go on Sam's Club, then you just go to travel, or if you don't see it, type travel in search bar and it'll pull it up. And then Costco do the same. But all of those are my perks, and buying all these fabulous, beautiful items, you gotta find where I'm gonna pinch my pennies at. And I'm going to pinch my pennies best I know how, through different sites. It may take a little time, but guess what? It's been working for us. It's been working for us. When we're paying for just one trip under $250 round trip, not bad. Not bad. And that's with incidentals. Without incidentals, the last trip was like $124, but the hotel incidentals was like $100 themselves. So, but hey, who's complaining at $250? $250 for 2 adults flying in. Oh, that's another perk. Bags fly free. There was the first check bag in the carry-on. So that's a perk. That's a big savings. That's on Delta when you book with your points, and through when you have the Delta, you have it on the app and everything. So when you book everything through there, and you have your Sky Miles number. So that's a perk. That's a big perk. So, okay, I think I got to everything. I hope I didn't miss anything. As always, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for taking time out of your busy lives to watch little old me and talk about travel finally. And I'm thinking real hard on showcasing the build up, the process of picking everything. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it and how I'm going to show y'all. But I think that'll help somebody. I don't know who it's going to help, but I just think it will. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yes, comment, because y'all know I comment back to everybody. You take the time to comment, I'm gonna take my time to comment back. Thank you for watching. Peace.